So, Mel Kiper, the draft expert, is put out his draft rankings. So the college season is complete. So we'll see who are the best young gridiron players in the world according to Mel Kiper, who aren't pros yet. So we've got Caleb Williams, quarterback. That's beautiful touch on a long ball, so he can make the long throws. And his receiver that's on the receiver. That's a great throw. Okay, empty set, 3rd and 9. So there could be some pressure if it's 5-on-5 rush. Williams has to know that he needs to just escape the pocket most likely. If it's 4-on-5, like there's 4 rushes coming, he might have a bit of time to wait for his receivers, but essentially, I feel like this is a lot of pressure on the quarterback, empty set. So let's see if he can make his money here. This is all on him. Pre-snap, I'd probably... Hopefully there's some crossing routes to mess up what is probably man coverage. Because it's just mano a mano, guy on guy here. We'll see if that's actually how it plays out. No, it's kind of a zone, but there's a crosser. So I'd immediately look at a crosser here. I'd hit this guy straight away, but he unfortunately didn't have that pre-snap recognition. All right. Because when there's all this traffic, I feel like... Yeah, so if he makes this throw, hits the receiver here, the receiver's got a running start and hopefully can either cut upfield and beat this guy for the first down or get around and hope that his teammates are blocking well for him, the receiver that is. But Williams just doesn't make that read and shows good instincts to step up forward in the pocket, but the battle is lost at this point. So... I think he keys in on his primary target straight away, which is what you hate seeing in a quarterback. Because, look, you need to make plays when your first option is shut down. So he just immediately looks to his guy, tips the defense as to where he wants to throw. This guy's clearly covered by 1-2 guys. But I feel like that's part on the pre-snap recognition. I would have just hit this guy straight away and let him go to work. At the very least, he's going to catch it and then make 2 or 3 yards. And then you're in 4th and medium and comfortable enough to go for it, I think, because a field goal might be a tough ask. And punting's just giving the ball away, so I wouldn't do that anyway. So pretty poor job by Williams there. Empty set again. Again, a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Honestly, I would take the snap, roll out, and then just hope that there's a guy open over here. Because I feel like you're on the left hash, so there's far less to work with. Or maybe you got some motion to... Like a jet sweep here would work wonders if it's built into the offense prior to the snap. But you ain't going to get shit around here. Like, there's just not enough space. Like, football's a game of geometry, I feel. And there's just not enough space for anything to work. So, takes a snap, immediately looks to the right, which is a decision I would agree with. And that's a panic throw, and a panic throw in the NFL, high chance of getting picked. So... Honestly, I feel like this play calling kind of handicaps him a lot. Doesn't really want to rush this way because there's not enough space. Scramble this way, and scrambling this way, I feel like it could be a huge TFL. So, yeah, that's a potential pick in the NFL, no question. we'll just look at what he does post snap, his fundamentals. Looking downfield, sees that nothing is on. Nice little playmaking there. But give me a quarterback who can just stand in the pocket, find the open guys within like 2 seconds. Give me that over anyone who can do this sort of playmaking. It's just far more reliable to have a pocket passer who can just hit guys open straight away. Like, this is fancy shit, but if you can't do the basics of finding your open man straight away, like, I feel like pre-snap recognition is so important. And I tried to evaluate how Tom Brady was still performing well at age 45 when post-snap, I feel like it was just like, he's not escaping from pressure, and I'm not sure he had the arm strength to hit guys on the outside the numbers as the play develops and things like that. So I was like, if Tom Brady's body can't really deal with the modern NFL in the last year or two of his career, then how is his offense still doing well? And I think it was partially because pre-snap recognition, like he knows where the ball should go before the snap. Holy crap, this offense is bizarre. Look, I would just fire this ball out here immediately. But passes it to this guy and there's absolutely no space to work with. Why wouldn't you just call an audible and pass it to this guy who's wide open in the slot? So what do we know about Williams so far? He's got a good arm. He can make throws downfield. Shows some escapability in the pocket. He's probably... haven't got a final grade on him yet, but I'm not overly impressed. Again, I would fire straight to the slot and make this guy make some plays. Either that or just call a run play. What does he do here? Because passing, unless this is a go, because they're pressing up, if this is a go, there's a chance as well. Uh-oh. So he needs to see the pressure and roll out immediately. So if you think that he's a great playmaker with his legs, it's just like, in certain situations, yeah, but I'm sorry, but Caleb Williams just ain't the guy. No way. Another undersized quarterback who might be drafted first overall. Bryce Young's like 5'10" or something. Give me a quarterback who's like 6'4", 6'5", who can see over his linemen and make throws all over the field. This guy's 6'1". If you're 6'1", 215, that's like, you should be a safety. You should be making hits on guys. 6'1", 215, if anyone was to look at those measurables there, you would say, oh, he must be a running back. He must be a safety. Like a big dude who can be physical. Not a finesse-based position like quarterback. And at the end of the day, if you're 6'5" and skinny, where else are you going to play on offense? Maybe receiver, but quarterback is a logical place for you to play, I think. So Caleb Williams ain't the dude. Probably pay him $5 million a year, which just, isn't... Meaning I'd give him a C grade, meaning he won't be a complete flame out immediately, but if you're expecting him to come in and put on a CJ Stroud like impact immediately, ain't no way.